Hey guys, I'm Lynnie with Sunflower Spirit Tarot, and I'm here with the message for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any other significant placements. This is going to be a he said, she said love reading. So what that means is I'm going to be asking 4 questions. How you see your person, how you feel about your person, what you want from this connection, and how you want to move forward, okay? I'm going to be asking those questions from your perspective as well as the person on your mind or the person that you're romantically connected to or you wish to be romantically connected to. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and become an official sunflower. And yeah, without further ado, let's get on into it. Now, this will be your voice, Virgo. So this will reflect your perspective. How does Virgo currently see or perceive, think about the person that they are currently romantically connected to or wish to be romantically connected to? Okay, hold on. Let me grab those. We have the 8 of Swords, we have the Princess of Swords, and the World card. And I'm going to be going through all of the answers. I'm just going to be pulling all the cards first. All right, and how does Virgo feel about the person that's on their mind or that they are currently romantically connected to? How does Virgo feel about this person? What feelings does this person inspire? We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Princess of Pentacles. What does Virgo want from the connection with this person? What does Virgo want from this connection? What are their desires or intentions for this connection? What does Virgo want from this connection? We have the 8 of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Lots of pentacle energy. And how is Virgo moving forward? Here in the 3D, how is Virgo moving forward? We have the 7 of Wands, the Prince of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. The bottom of the deck, 6 of Cups. Let's see. Now we're going to ask all those same questions from your person's perspective. So this deck is going to represent the person that is currently on your mind or that you are currently romantically connected to or wish to be. How does this person see, perceive, or think about Virgo? We have the Queen of Cups and the 2 of Swords. How does this person feel about Virgo? We have the Page of Wands, the Queen of Swords. You guys got a synchronicity there with the Queen of Swords. And the 5 of Pentacles. What does this person want from their connection with Virgo? What are their desires or intentions? We have the Ace of Swords, the 3 of Cups, and the Sun. And how is this person going to be moving forward in this connection with Virgo here in the 3D? How is this person going to be moving forward? We got the Hangman and the Page of Pentacles with the 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. What I would say is that you guys have a history. You could be in separation from this person. I feel like there's a little bit of like some sort of emotional unavailability going on. I'm not sure why, but let's get into it and see what's going on here. We have the 8 of Pentacles, the Princess of Swords, and the World, and how you see, think about, or perceive this person. There's some sort of ultimatum or some sort of choice that has to be made, some sort of decision that has to be made. You might work with this person. You guys might be co-workers, or you might be working on a project together. You guys might both be creatives, and one of you might be the other's muse, or both of you might be creatively inspired by the other person. If that's not the case, the 8 of Pentacles just kind of represents being appreciated as well as being inspired. Okay, so I feel like you guys touch each other in a way that people don't normally touch you or connect with you. There's something that's happening here on the 3D, right? That creates some sort of, like, I don't know, otherworldly bond between you guys. But there's some sort of choice that has to be made. Either this person already chose to end things with you or to end some sort of aspect to your relationship. I don't know, if you guys work together, it's kind of like somebody developing feelings for you or you developing feelings for somebody, and then they come back and say, let's just keep it professional. Like, we just need to keep it professional. It sounds like that. It's like, or if it not sounds like, but it feels like that. It feels like you see them as somebody, like there could be potential there, right, to connect on a deeper level. but they're keeping you at arm's length for some reason. Now, how you feel about this person is the Ace of Pentacles and the Princess of Pentacles. There's a lot of Pentacle energy here, which means to me that you want something tangible. You want something that you can say, hey, this is my person. Like either you want to be engaged, you want some sort of exclusive commitment, or you just want them to come out and offer you something. You feel like this person, like I said, once again, this idea of potential has a lot of potential to be the partner that you seek. You might feel like they're wifey or hubby type, or just that they would make a really good partner. This person, let me see, this person, I feel like you are open to whatever it is they want to offer. You feel like they have, like, there's this saying that, like, I don't know if it's a black saying, but it's like having your nose wide open. That's how this person has you. So I don't know if y'all know that, but it's just like, it's like this person has you in a place that feels very vulnerable, and you're open to exploring like what could happen if you guys had some sort of opportunity to like really make a go of this, to really give this like a full try. What you want from this connection, or what your deepest desires or intentions are for this connection. The Eight of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. You want them to make you a wife or a hubby or a partner or a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a spouse in some capacity. You want them to like upgrade the level at which you guys are committed to each other. But not only that, there's some sort of devotion. You want to be able to move forward with this person. You want some sort of confirmation that they are fully and totally committed and devoted to you, because I don't think that you've really gotten that yet. For some reason, this just kind of feels like, even if you guys were in a relationship, even if they were willing to offer you some sort of commitment, it's like they weren't showing you that they're totally committed, or they weren't showing you that they were totally devoted or willing and ready to make sacrifices for your connection, for your relationship, for your partnership. Whatever that may mean to you guys, it's going to be different for everybody, you know. But this energy kind of really reminds me of like just really needing that confirmation that you hold a special value, or that you are a priority in this person's life. You know what I mean? How you want to move forward. We have the Seven of Wands, the Prince of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. I think that there's some sort of conversation that you guys are going to have where this person either express some sort of resistance to fully committing to you, or you do, because there's some sort of information that you or this other person is going to get that's going to create some kind of resistance. I'm not sure what the information is, but I know whatever it is going to challenge what you already believe, or what you think, or what you already feel about this person. It's going to make you feel a little bit colder. If you're in the feminine, especially, it's going to make you go cold. Or it's going to make them go cold. But really what I'm feeling like is this is you. Honestly, I feel like you're going to find something out. Somebody's going to tell you something, or you're going to have a conversation with this person, and they're going to lay it out for you. They're going to tell you exactly what they're feeling, exactly what they're thinking. And you're going to realize that this person is coming from more of an intellectual place or a strategic place than a practical place or like an emotional place. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it seems like you see this in a very practical aspect, but this person seems very much in their head about it. And I think the more in their head they are, the more in your head you're going to be. So it's almost like, because they can't fully, like, you guys are having difficulty fully grounding this connection in reality. And what I mean by that is like, you get like one or both of you can't actually see how this is going to come together. Like, your highest hopes is like that the potential is realized, right? That somebody confirms for you that you are who they say you are in their life, or that you are special to them, or that they do prioritize you. But the reality of the situation is that, I don't know, I feel like this person is keeping you at arm's length. They're putting up roadblocks. It's like they're overthinking things or something like that. Or they're just, I don't know, maybe telling you things to sort of sabotage how you see them or something like that. But it may not even be exactly what they say. It may just be the intention behind their words that makes you go a little bit cold. But I think they're going to turn you off, and is going to put you in this place of like also being in your head when it comes to them. Now, this is how they see you. We got the Queen of Cups and the Two of Swords. They see you as an emotional person, as a lover girl or a lover boy. I do feel like you are in the feminine, on the Virgo side, but you know, I'm just connected to the energy. It doesn't matter about the bodies. But the Queen of Cups is very emotionally available and vulnerable. She's not afraid to express herself, express her love, or to be loved. She's beautiful. She's kind. She's compassionate. She's graceful. She's all of these wonderful things. But then we have the Two of Swords as well, which indicates some sort of emotional unavailability. It's almost like access denied. And that's what makes me feel like there's some sort of separation or something happening between you two. there's and it could be like an emotional distance, right? If you haven't actually called it quits with this person, if you haven't actually separated from this person, it could be like there's just some sort of emotional divide between you guys. They also might feel as if you're not thinking about things logically, like you're not thinking things through. Let's use the example like you guys are coworkers, right? This person would be in the masculine energy, and you guys maybe kind of got swept up in the moment, got caught up, just feeling your feelings, totally wanting to just prioritize that connection over, your responsibilities and things like that. And then this masculine goes, no, we can't do this anymore, right? This is against the rules. We have to be, we can't risk our jobs. We have to like straighten up. We can't be together, that sort of thing. And it's almost like they like shut you down or shut you out. And now they've realized like they no longer have access to that part of you. You might have even blocked this person. Even if you guys haven't had your final conversation yet, you might have blocked this person. Like, nope, don't even come back over here. Like, how dare you? Like, I was willing to risk it all, right? To be with you or to give you an opportunity to connect with me or build this connection that we have. And they're just like, nope, sorry, we got to follow the rules. We got to do the right thing. So, maybe this could be taboo, like an affair type deal. Maybe this person came to their senses and decided, oh, no, I can't do this. That sort of thing. And maybe they're using their responsibilities. I do feel like in some ways, this person's masculine might be using their responsibilities as a cop-out, not to fully commit to you, okay? So how they feel about you. We have the Page of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. They feel like their desire for you is very immature. They almost feel like it might just be like a sexual desire or something like that. With this Page of Pentacles. With this Page of Wands energy, there's a youthfulness, right? There's like an adventurous spirit, like wanting to try new things, wanting to have new adventures, wanting to have new experiences and that sort of thing. But it also like it kind of insinuates or like talks about this like kind of emotional immaturity here. Really, somebody who just wants to play, as opposed to really connecting. To me, it seems like maybe whatever you guys had going on was fun for them at the time, and then once it got serious, they felt like they couldn't really offer you anything, like they couldn't make you feel solid or secure in your connection because they weren't willing to. Like they're just things that they weren't willing to offer you. And it's almost like once you saw that, then there was no more fun play energy. I do feel like this masculine maybe expects too much from you, in the sense that if they called it quits with you, once again, let's go back to the work example. It does not have to be your story. It's just the most tangible example that comes to my brain. But it's like, let's say they called it quits with you. Y'all have to be professional. You can't be messing around at work. It's against the rules. You guys could get in trouble, that sort of thing, right? They still expected you to be flirty with them and like sweet to them. And like, you know what I'm saying? They still expected that kind of energy from you, even though they're the ones who called it quits. They wanted you to want them. They wanted you to chase them. They wanted you to fight for them. And yet they feel almost abandoned by you. And I know that sounds ridiculous. I know that sounds ridiculous to you, Virgo, but they feel abandoned by you in some way, like as if they are more entitled to your energy, your love, and all that kind of stuff than they actually are. We have the Ace of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Sun, and their desires for this connection, what they want out of this connection. They want to reconnect. But I will tell you this right now. I feel like a lot of their attraction to you is ego-based. I think there's a part of you that really appeals to their ego, or that makes them feel bigger or better or stronger or more attractive than they actually are. There's something about this that feels very superficial, very light, very friendly, very fun, very happy. And what you're looking for is an actual confirmation of the commitment that they're willing to make to you. And what they're looking for is that they want to basically confirm for you that, oh my gosh, I just got so scared. My door like started rattling. Ugh. Anyway, like somebody was trying to open it. That's how it sounded. Anyway, okay. It happens with like when people are closing and opening doors in my apartment complex, but it still freaks me out. Anyway, let me try to get back on track here. So what I feel like is like they basically want to confirm for you, like this is supposed to be fun, this is supposed to be light, we're supposed to enjoy each other's company, this isn't supposed to be serious, I'm not trying to commit myself to you, like this was supposed to just be like a fling type energy, right? And I think that as long as they have access to you in that way, that they won't really respect you or give you what it is that you truly desire from this relationship or this connection. We have the Hangman, and we also have the Page of Pentacles. And how they're moving forward. They're hoping that if they offer you something, buy you a gift, apologize, invite you out on a date, then you'll reconsider. They want you to change your mind. There's something that they want to offer you to help change your mind, but it's coming in the form of a page. Okay, so it's the absolute bare minimum. Now, I love the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is a very not popular, very I didn't mean to say popular, is a very powerful card when it comes to new beginnings and starting something new and like really applying yourself and really putting your best foot forward. But in this particular position, with the context of this reading, what it's telling me is that this person just wants to continue offering you whatever it was that they were offering you, right? This is your desire, the Queen of Pentacles. But this is how they're coming forward, is the Page. You know what I'm saying? They're not willing to offer you exactly what you feel like you deserve in this situation. Yeah, I will go ahead and pull some Oracle cards from the In the Shadows Oracle deck to close the reading here. But what I will say while I'm shuffling these cards is that I don't think this person is taking your relationship or your connection nearly as seriously as you do. They're not willing to really ground it into reality by offering you anything tangible because they don't really want that from you. What they want from you is the fun times, the good times, the love, the affection, the energy, right? This person could be an energy vampire. They could just be somebody who wants to soak up the sun, and you are like essentially the sun here. Right? You might have really infectious, positive energy. And then when you're pissed off, you might be very moody and very like storm cloudy. And they want you to go from being storm cloudy to going back to being sunshine and like warmth and love. But it's hard for you to do that when you already understand that the person is not really willing to meet you where they are. So you guys are going to have another conversation if you haven't had your final conversation already, where they're going to clarify for you exactly what it is that they're willing and not willing to do for you. And you're going to be like, cool, peace. You know what I'm saying? And you're not going to be playing into this idea of what they think is going to happen, because they think they're just going to continue offering you the bare minimum and you're just going to keep accepting it, basically. So the person on Virgo's mind that they're currently romantically connected to on this side of the spread, what did they have to say to Virgo? Any last words, thoughts, or feelings? Okay, we have, I fantasize about you. I've been struggling. Oop. And I wondered how far this would go. Honestly, I don't think that those cards really need much more conversation or clarification, because I feel like you know exactly what they're trying to say to you right now. But what I will add, if anything, is that this person, like I said, they're not willing to, they're not sorry. They're not willing to offer you anything. They feel like they've been cut off from, their supply in a sense. I'm not saying that this person is a narcissist. But what I'm saying is that this person might be somewhat of an energetic leech, or they might just be attached to you or feel connected to you because you make them feel good about themselves. And now that they're not feeling good about themselves, all of a sudden they're struggling and they need you back in their life, but not in not in the way that you want to be back in their life, only in the ways in which they're comfortable with. So yeah, I don't think you're going to choose to move forward with this. I think there's probably another conversation that you're going to have. But this is what I have for you guys. I hope that this was helpful or enlightening. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will be with you next time.